then you're in a major scale, and you see, I like that, but I don't want it to sound so sweet. I don't want it to sound that way. Okay, then here's what you can do. You can change the chord quality on any of these chords. In other words, you can make a minor major, or you can make a major minor. It's simple. You go to the DAW, you change the chords, and I say, oh man, that sounds good.
Maybe you know the English composer Gustav Holst.
Sure.
So he made the planets.
Yes.
He was, let's say, he gave John Williams all the ideas.
Yes, of course.
Because if you listen to the planets,
of course,
you don't need new music for Star Wars. It was already Star Wars.
Right, exactly.
But what Gustav Holst did, he stacked different chords. Like he stacked E major over C major.
Yes.
But he was, and that I start to think about, as you told me, he was thinking in triads still.
Yes.
But he stacked different triads.
Yes.
And made this, to me, really fantastic music. So I'm sure if I have the possibility to, in Germany, to go to a Gustav Holst concert, I will go. I will experience that. But it was simply triad stacking what he did.
To be honest with you, Rolf, triads are my favorite chords, and I'll tell you why. Because when I don't mean I don't like more complicated chords, but they need to be in contrast to the simple chords.
Yeah.
You know, when the simple, then when you add when you're playing or when writing in triads and you add a seventh chord in, you really notice it.
Absolutely.
Or if you're writing in triads, and Dick Grove called them polychords, but if you add if you're in C and you add, and you take one note, right, and you change the chord quality, means you make the third. You can, and I expanded it to contemporary idea. You can make the third a major into a minor, or you can make it into a sus4 or a sus2.
Yeah.
So
and if Gustav Holst was stacking an E major over a C major, at the end he had a C augmented. Yes. Because you have E in both.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, you don't have B. For C, it would be the major 7. Yes, you had something like a C augmented major 7.
Yes, if you want to look at it that way, but they didn't think of it
they didn't know. They did. They simply took 2 triads and they said, let's try it.